Ending. Fetch. Nice job. Hold. Good. All right, and we are to his next session, which is on the ground. We finally finished everything with our table work. If this is the first video that you are finding, you need to go back and watch his entire series. Go to our channel, hit the playlist, and you can find Legends Formal Retrieving Work playlist. It shows step-by-step how we got to here. Now, we've talked about in this process that pretty much anything we're teaching is new. We have to teach all of it as if it is something new each time as we make each individual progression or grab a new item or move those items around on the table. And you've got to see some of that with him, how he kind of does really well with the simplified version, struggle a little bit with the more advanced version, and all of it required teaching. Same thing applies here. So we're back to the ground, and now what we're gonna end up needing to do is start again. I'm on the ground, gonna have him fetch, do hold, we're gonna have him hold and walk just a little bit, then fetch out of our hand, then fetch off the ground, and then be able to send him to bumpers that are distances away from me, and we're gonna play another drill involved with this as well. This is all our introductory groundwork. Now, when we start this, I said we're reteaching this process, but it should go drastically faster. You know, it took quite a few sessions to get through all of the table work. It's not gonna take equal number of sessions to teach it on the ground now. That would just be silly. But it is going to take a session or two here to get him comfortable. We're going to start with one of the objects he did really well on the table with. This is a small fire hose bumper. And we're gonna have him hold. So I have him on a leash. The leash is gonna be beneficial. Sometimes you can lose focus a little bit or dogs start distracting once you're on the ground, which is a big benefit of having the table, but got him on lead. Hold, good. Now we're gonna hold and walk. Good job. He's doing a nice job with that. Good. Now we can move right into fetch work. So I've got my leash, I've got my bumper, I've got my collar ready. We are starting on that 7, 8 range here. We're going to fetch out of our hand, and that again is nick, nick, nick. Good. We're gonna get closer to the ground, fetch. This is what that check cord leash here helps with. He went, I'm gonna go jump on the table, something else to do, but I've got a hold of him. Hey, no, no. Right here. Fetch. Come on. A little bit of avoidance here. Fetch. Good. So I got up off the ground. I was part of that distraction. Good. Stepping on my leash here, which gives me freedom to use my hands, but keeps him in this same area here. Fetch. Good. Now, a lot of people ask, can you do this whole thing without a table? Yes, you can, but it involves a whole lot of this. And my back gets pretty sore pretty quick bending over, especially when we have multiple dogs or if you're spending a lot of sessions over a lot of weeks doing this. Fetch. Good. We're working closer to the ground now. Fetch. Good. You can see a little better understanding, a little more focus to the task. There was a smidge of avoidance right off the bat. Fetch. But we've worked through that. Good. Now, fetch. Fetch. Good. Good job. Hold. So we've got one clear off the ground. Now, once we can fetch off the ground, we move right into a drill called walking fetch. Now I'm gonna do another video on this once we move outside to a slightly more advanced and cooler way to do that, so stay tuned for that video. But walking fetch is going to look like this. We have him on lead. We're going to drop a bumper behind us. The importance of that is that he won't see it drop. It's not tossed or rolled or exciting or retrieved. It is a stationary object that we are going to come back and fetch. This is proofing that fetching process as well as the collar conditioning portion of that now that we're on the ground. So drop it behind us. We set it up to be easy. It's sideways. He should be able to walk right up to it to pick it up. And we're gonna come in here and we're gonna say fetch and essentially drive him to that object while continuing his movement to pick it up. Hold. Good. We're gonna do it again. Fetch. Fetch. Good choice. Hold. Good. A little more challenging. It's turned sideways here. See how he does with it. Fetch. Good. Good. Do another one. Keep all rolling sideways. Fetch. Good job. Nice. Heel. Hold. Hold. Good. Now we're going to set without the moving aspect, and this is a typical progression. Most dogs, this may take one extra session, but most dogs, once you finish the table work, you've done it right. You're gonna be able to work through all of this in 1 to 2 sessions like we're doing here. Now, we're going to send him from a distance-ish. We're gonna say fetch, and start pushing him away from us. Fetch. Good job. Hold. Hold. Good. Ready? Fetch. Nice job. Hold. Good. Fetch. Good. Hold. Good. Let's go ahead and work through one other object, and then we're going to call this session it. We'll grab a slightly bigger bumper. Where are you? There it is. We'll be using quite a few of these. Our outside bumper collection are a lot of these soft mouth trainers, so I'll be using quite a few of these for some of his outside drills, which will be the next video. We're going to take all of this fun stuff outside. So we're going to work through this here. Fetch. Good. Sniff that feather. Come on. Good. Hold. Helps if your dog already understands heeling. We've done quite a few videos showing Legend's progression through heeling and how good he is getting at that. But this makes this, this portion of the work a lot easier. Fetch. Good. Here. Heel. No. Hold. Good. Fetch. Good. That was better. A little more urgency. I went up 2-3 clicks on the collar. All right, we're going to send him for one more here. Fetch. Good. Here. Nice. Much better grip on it. Good. Hold. Good job. All right, guys, that is it. So he is comfortable fetching a couple different objects on the ground. This is all stuff that we've already proved. Made sure there was an understanding on the table, so we're not really teaching him anything new, just getting comfortable to doing it off of the table. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm the guy with the pink gun. This is Legend, and we will see you in his next video.